Hi everyone. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Ravi Kolli. He's from New Jersey. I happened to meet him very recently. His story is very inspiring. So I wanted him to come and share his story, inspiring story with us also. He quit his 28 years of IT and pharmaceutical, who was in the management positions, and quit his employment route and came into a business, and he has been a successful entrepreneur today. And with a short span of time, how he was able to achieve it was very inspiring for me to hear. I want to share the same story with you all. So let's begin. Hi Ravi.
Hi, Millie. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to learn more about your story and then share it with my audience too.
Yeah.
Tell me about the how you took a decision like 28 years of one sector where you were in, and how were you able to come into a completely a different area altogether, and then what was the realization for you at that time when you transitioned?
Uh, 28 years of working in the IT and pharmaceutical industry. It has been a long journey. I'm proud of what I did. Actually, trying to accomplish a lot of things. But I always had an vision of actually building something of my own. And at one point, actually, I thought that I was working for somebody else and not building my dreams. And that was a game changer for me when an opportunity struck me to start building my own business. And that changed the total mindset of how I envisioned of what I'm going to do in the next part of my life. That changed the whole thing. That mindset changed the whole thing.
That's awesome. So, most people actually think about the transitioning for years, but they never act on it. What made you move from part time exploration to fully walking away from employment in March 2024?
Yeah, that's a good question. What happened was when the opportunity came to me back in early 2020s, I took it as I never turned on any opportunity, but every opportunity is a great one. So
Mhm.
I took the opportunity. I wanted to really see what it was, and I was working part time actually because I was full time. I had my job and everything. I
Mhm.
was actually part time. I was looking at it and understanding what is the depth of the financial industry, which is the biggest industry,
Mhm.
and not coming from the totally financial background, but having a good amount of knowledge in it, being just the investor. Uh, this opportunity took it to the totally different level, trying to understand that this is a very big opportunity, and that made me transition from my part-time working on it to full-time. All I thought was if I was able to make my yearly salary that I was actually working part-time, I was able to match up to my full-time job. I could do far better doing not only full-time, and also I was able to add a lot of value to the business itself. That made the transition very easy.
Okay, so are you saying that in that quick time you were able to match your full time salary just being in the part time in this business? Are you saying like that?
Yes, in the first 1 year, I crossed my yearly salary that I was working for the last 28 years and then working roughly about one plus years. I crossed it. So I said if I'm working like 3 to 4 hours maximum a day, and I was able to reach that, what could I do if I was able to give the same amount of time, 8 hours to 9 hours?
That's
That's just the whole mindset, and I was able to do it.
yeah, that's very impressive, Ravi. Can we know what industry is this that you work for, where you worked a fraction of time, but you were able to match up with your full-time salary? What industry is this?
Yeah. So from your perspective, do you think that the retail and the real estate or IT, which is the biggest industry, or financial?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I have been hearing the real estate or the finance.
Real estate is about the nearest is about, I think, in real estate and retail is
Mhm,
about 20 plus $1 trillion industry, the whole in US.
mhm,
And just the financial industry was it was a mind-blowing thing for me also to realize it's $109 trillion industry.
mhm, mhm.
So that was the biggest industry. I said if I'm able to do a little bit, I'll probably excel in that field.
Okay, so what you're saying is because the industry has the opportunity, you were able to put in even less number of hours when were able to match up to the full-time employment salary. Is that what you're saying? Because of the opportunity it gives you?
I'll put it this way. Any job or business needs a lot of hard work and discipline,
Mhm,
and especially when it is your own business, we are leaving that security and comfort zone and building the thing, right? And we need the same bit of hard work and discipline.
mhm,
And you will see how we are able to excel in that field.
mhm, mhm.
So that the whole thing actually allowed me to build in a proper organic way that actually led to that success.
Okay, so what you're saying is that's your secret. It doesn't matter which industry, if you're committed and grow with it, it definitely opens you up in a larger side of you.
Yeah, it's not. I always believe in one thing, that it's not how hard you work, but it's
Mhm,
how smart you work.
mhm,
And it's not about how you work alone, but how you work as a team.
mhm,
And it's not about how you actually make all the mistakes continuously and keep learning from it, but
mhm,
how you can leverage others' mistakes and
mhm,
then build upon it. So that is something I have realized, that this opportunity what I had given me all that
mhm.
facilities, so I was able to excel it easily.
Got it. Is that
Mm.
why I got to hear from you that you got licensed and learned the industry and established your business in 60 days? It's like a very short span of time, and you followed like a daily routine. And can you share something about what it looks like your daily routine or sacrifices or mindset or strategy? What was it like that 60 days?
Yeah, definitely. One thing is, there is no gain without pain, and there is no success without sacrifices. Nothing comes easy. But again, if we had the discipline and commitment, then what we need to see is what we need to sacrifice. Is it all when we are working part time, especially, we need to make sure that we are committing to that exact time in a day when we can actually build ourselves, because we have to learn a lot and try to start implementing it.
Mhm,
So in that process, I was starting to build, but at the same time, I saw that this is a really big potential, and why do I need to delay in it? So I really put in my hard work in it and got the licensing less than basically I studied for 3 days. Third day I actually went and wrote the licensing, got through it and started building it, and reached my target level. It is there is one kind of promotions that happen, and
mhm.
I said sooner the better. So I did that in 60 days.
Wow, wow. That is really impressive. That is really, really impressive.
Yeah,
Mm.
thank you. And
So,
it's not just me that everyone can do it, but it's
yeah.
not that it's not they think that can we do it or not. It's the mindset. If everyone can think that I can do it, no one can stop them. The biggest problem is they think that it's not their cup of tea.
Mhm,
They're worried about coming out of that comfort zone what is created in the security of monthly paycheck.
mhm,
And if given a opportunity, if they are open minded, I
mhm.
think everybody can do it.
Okay, was there any support provided to you, or how do you build your team? Like, do you provide that support where they can do the same thing what you did when you're saying that everybody can do it? Do you guide them through to in order to achieve the same results?
Yes, what I actually learned in my working history was we need to analyze ourselves. We need to be really hardworking and actually uh, align ourselves with the company goals, not our personal goals. What the opportunity I had was to follow a completely proven system which worked for many people. And all I had to do was start my, it's a turnkey business. It's not like having to invest a lot of things, figure out a lot of things. There is a system already in place, and all I need to do is start it. But when I started it, I was not alone. I had a lot of people to help me, because it's my success actually meant their success as well. So they were invested into seeing me successful. That was the very big thing. And when we know a system really works, all I needed to do was not analyzing, but actually implementing it correctly and then duplicating it. It is that simple. Or start it, own it, implement it. That's what that made things very simple for me.
Start, own, and implement. Yeah, that's a very cool keywords. I think everything you said is implied in those words. Yeah.
Thank you.
So your 28 years of your journey in the different area of the career, were you able to bring anything into this new venture, or did you have to do too much of unlearning? Which one was more beneficial, like carrying something and helping out here, or did you have to do too much of unlearning?
Definitely, we bring a lot of baggage, right? When we work for the corporate world, we are working to align with the corporate world. Everything we do is how we make ourselves valuable to them. How we actually have to manage people, how we have to actually manage projects, rather than saying how it actually we are building for ourselves. That is a big thing. And then there was a lot of unlearning as well, because there we do what is the company needs to do. Here we are doing what system works for us. And the unlearning part was, don't think too much, come with an open mind, and be able to just believe in the system, believe in the leader who is actually leading you, and surrendering to the system to see that the system works for you. And that made things simple for me. But again, 28 years of what we did was not easy, but also there were positive things that I brought to this table, is how I related to the people, and the knowledge of not only dealing with the people, dealing with a lot of things, how we are disciplined and committed and do the work, and all those things I was able to bring this to my business as well, implement it, and that made all the difference.
Wow. Yeah. So you have used the best of that world, brought into this world also, and you have to learn. Since there was a support system for you, I think it became easier to get into this world also. That's nice to hear from you. And one thing keep coming back to my mind, I want to hear about is, what were the biggest doubts or risks that you faced during the transition, and how did you manage them without retreating to the safety of a paycheck? Because we all get used to the paycheck format, especially if it is a 28 years game. What was that journey like for you?
If we look back one or two generations back, I think thinking most of our forefathers, they did not work for somebody. They were not getting a secured paycheck at the end of the month or at the end of the year even. It was a lot of risk taking, but it is what they believed in. And I think we got to a comfort level of finding a working for somebody else. And actually, it was building somebody else's dreams. If not, that those companies actually would have worked, those people also all would have worked for somebody else, right? And I realized that these companies, they have the dreams, they have the goals, and they are implementing them. And what I said to myself is, actually, I should leave that comfort zone of feeling the security in getting a paycheck, but building something for myself. That was not easy, but again, I believed it very strongly that that is the only way to go forward. And once I saw the power in the system, And when I made up my mind, I would never revert back to the security of the paycheck. That cleared a lot of things to me, and also it made a lot of things possible to me. How I build myself,
Mhm.
and more importantly, I always thought my team was higher priority than my success. And actually, that's what brings success to you as well. When you think about your team
Mhm.
and their success, their well being, then you're building a really good family.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, and it works for everyone. All you need to do is have an open mind and take that opportunity and test it out.
Wow, wow. That's an amazing mindset that you carry about how you handle the paycheck, the security issues that most of us carry, and then never try to explore, even though we see the opportunity, but we never want to come to this side because we are very happy with the security we are in. And
Right.
I think the mindset that you carried became an easy to transition for you. And also, what I see in you is like once you set your will, you are just at it. I think that's why you were able to do that 60 days fast track, setting up your business and establishing so quickly because you set your will into it and everything became easier after that. You keep on
That is true.
mentioning about your team and building your team and prioritizing your team. So, is that the team that you build by interviewing people, or how do they come to your team? Like, can they contact you if they're interested to join you? How do they join your team if they want to be with you?
Yeah, the different ways. Basically, everyone, if I can say, if not all of them, every single one is pre-sold to build their own success.
Mhm.
And for some people, it might or might not be the right time, and the time might not permit, right, and they might not be ready yet.
Mhm.
But this industry is so big, so what we do is we reach out to people. We provide an entrepreneurial education, how to become an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
or we also provide a financial education. Now, everyone we approach either can take one of them or both of them, and we don't leave out on anyone, uh, and we see how they suit to build themselves, whether they with the entrepreneurial thing, part time or full time,
Mhm.
or just having the financial knowledge. Use the best of the both worlds and see how can they get benefit about creating their wealth, right?
Mhm.
So what we do is, it's not about whom we know,
Mhm.
it's about whom they know.
Mhm.
And when we make them a priority, not us,
Mhm.
when we are building them, it is building us.
Mhm.
So that is the simple model what we work on. And sometimes people do contact us knowing from different people if we can get help in such a thing. We
Mhm.
do take the liberty to educate them on different ways and let them choose what is best for them.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's always teams comes first. Clientele, if they are clientele, clients come first, not the products, not the companies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
How do they contact you, even if they are looking for any services as a client or willing to join your team to be on the success road as you are? How do they reach
Right.
out to you?
So it's a word of mouth, I think. The people, if we are making the people who contact us more priority, now they are happy with us,
Mhm.
and they see the value. And as a matter of fact, as of yesterday, one lady reached out to me, called me, and said her brother gave her the number. She called from California. I'm in New Jersey. And she
Mhm.
said, it seems you helped my brother's family, and we actually need these things. Can you help us?
Mhm.
I said, I'll be glad to help you. But the thing is, first let me educate you what you need, or you might need, or what you might not need. And then you decide what is best for you and your family. And she appreciated thought process. And when we do that, we are concentrating and educating the people,
Mhm.
not selling them something. And when we are having the fiduciary duty is to make sure that we are legally liable to act in the best interest of the client, not the companies. So
Mhm.
we educate them, and we let them choose what is best for them.
Mhm.
And whether it is a financial gap, whether it is a security gap for the family, for the children, for the finances and everything,
Mhm.
when they get educated, just like the health report, when we get the health report, we take care of our health. The
Mhm.
wealth reporting is also basically we know the gaps and the security risks, then we take care of them and know how to build the wealth. So that kind of references goes by word of the mouth. Sometimes they
Mhm.
call us, a friend, if a friend referring a friend, things like that. And
Mhm.
sometimes it is whom we know who are working with us,
Mhm.
building their business with us,
Mhm.
whom they know also matters, because if they got benefited, they want to share the same benefit to others as well.
Okay. Is there any business contact that you want to share it with my audiences so they can reach out to you if they're looking for such services?
Yeah, sure. Very, I'll be happy to share that. My name is Ravi Kolli. My number is 646-520-5347. And it's my email is also ravikolli.fin@gmail.com.
Okay.
And I will be glad to help anyone, or better, I would say, I'll be happy to educate you. And you choose what's best for you.
I will add this in the recording when it is ready. Yeah,
Fine.
and the one last question I would like to ask is now that you're helping others establish their own businesses, what do you see holding most capable professionals back? And what would you say to someone sitting on the edge of making a similar move?
A lot of times, people have a wrong perception that that is something is not their cup of tea, or they are victims of somebody else's opinion. So even before trying to see what actually the opportunity is for them, and it's very hard for me to sometimes see the things that people learn it the very hard way. When somebody passes away, when they go into long-term care situations and the family is at the brink of complete bankruptcy, they learn those things. And especially when the children are at risk of going to foster homes, they learn it. But the thing is, it is you giving yourself an opportunity and trying to see what it is in there, whether it is building your entrepreneurial journey and creating a generational wealth, or you are learning getting the financial education and fix all your things and having a secured retirement. And not only that, when you are educated, you will be able to teach your children so they don't have to make the same mistakes, and they can make the informed decisions when they are educated. So that is the benefit of either choosing one or the other. But every family needs this education and the opportunity to build themselves. So I think it's unfortunate that people discount themselves, that they cannot do this. But it is if we can help them how to do it, would you like to give it a try? As simple as that.
So, what you're recommending is at least get educated first and then think about it if it is for you or not. At least don't miss out the opportunity and getting educated on the financial aspects. That's what you're recommending as the foremost thing. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. The financial industry is the topmost, most lucrative industry, right? For
Mhm.
example, I would say if I are given a keychain in the auto outlet, keychain for keys for a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce,
Mhm.
and they will say, "Hey, just put a deposit of 199, take it out and test drive it for 3 months. If
Mhm.
you like it, keep the car for yourself. You don't have to pay anything. If you don't like it, just come back and give it." Would you say yes to it or no? The
Definitely.
same thing right here. Give yourself that opportunity and trying to understand
Mhm.
how big this industry is,
Mhm.
and then you have the opportunity to learn something, see for yourself, and say, yes, I have the ability to do it, or no, it is not the right time for me. Probably I can look it at later.
Mm.
So I think everybody should give that opportunity for themselves to test drive it and see how it is.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the right attitude to begin somewhere to become a bigger in your potential. I think you don't have to miss out on what's coming your way. So people like you are there to support. Then definitely a test drive is mandatory here.
Yes, absolutely. Have the attitude of gratitude and make others a priority than yourself. That it makes all the difference. Having the right mindset makes all the difference.
Sure. Thank you, Ravi. Is there anything that you want to share with us? Anything you want to say it about your industry or your work ethics or anything, a piece of advice?
Uh, Thank you, Millie. It is a great opportunity again to talk to your audience. All I tell to everyone is I have realized it. I wish I knew this long time back.
No?
Uh, uh, I knew it at least 5 years back. I was able to change my life completely. If I am able to change my life, I'm sure that everybody can give themselves that opportunity and see how they can change their life, their family's life, and especially their children's life and next generations to come. So I think it's a no-brainer. But again, I'll request everyone, take the security of your family very importantly, uh, and see that, learn from it, educate yourself, and do the best thing what is best for you and your family. Thank you, Millie.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ravi. It is, as I said, it is very inspiring just to talk to you. It feels like, yeah, let's go get up and then start doing something. It feels like that inspiration flowing through me right now. Thank you.
Millie,
Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you for your time.
you're most welcome. Thank you again.